What's up?
Subscribe!
We are at an abandoned fortress. We came on our kayak. There's a area which is not that sturdy. The ramp leads to nowhere. But I think that used to be facing down, or somebody turned it around because it used to go up to there. And the floor is covered with pieces of wood. I think kids like in the 90s came here and they just built a fort for like playing games or something. Well, they used to have an island and they thought it would be cool to like build stuff. But then they might have like sold the place. And then the winter and the rain and thunder just broke it all. There's a tarp. I wonder where that came from. There's poop from animals for some reason, but I don't understand how animals would get onto here. It was probably from the winter because they walked on ice. People have been over here. There's a bottle that's half empty. Over here, you can go up here, and then there's metal. There's more metal of random stuff. That could have been anything. What's that there's a piece of plastic here. Is it stuck in the ground? Oh, there is something. Looks like a shelf, and then there's smashed pieces of glass under here. Spiderweb. If we go back up there and then we go all the way over there, there's like a little campsite. Whoever built this, they did a good job. There's a broken down tree above there, which is leaning on that tree. So whenever that tree starts like breaking, this is all gonna come down probably. And then there's more pieces of wood all around here. Feels like there's a secret entrance, but I don't think there would. But the strange thing is that there's a giant crater. And if you go over here, and there's this big stick. It looks like a stick, but I could rip this out right now. I'm gonna put that back in. I was talking about there was like a little campsite. There's a hut here. There's a tarp with, I think it went over this. There's a bridge that goes half in a little bit in the water and then goes to the rock. This looks like a path. It's very soft over here. And then if we go up here, there's like a little docking area. There's a dock. Who knows? There could be buried stuff like gold, knives, all sorts of stuff. There could be pieces of wood that have writing on them. Where's the dock? I think this was the dock area. I think they might have been building a boat or like another platform area over here. And above here, it's just like the same thing as this. I think they were building like a diamond platform because this is a triangle and then there's another triangle. There's a cracked rock for some reason. It could have got struck by lightning, that rock. And then there's the piece of wood here, which I think it went like this. And then there's a cut down tree. It fell by itself probably, and now moss is growing onto it and little weeds. And then there's a tree strapped onto it right here. And then there's more holes. Were probably nature made because they're not that like round. And then there's a bunch of spider webs around the place. But if we go up here, the fort is in front of us. I think back then, most of these trees didn't exist. Like, I feel like this one never existed back then when this was made. But the ones that you see that are on it, they were here when it existed. If we come here, there's nails into this log for some reason. But then there's bottle caps around the area, like this one, right there. I think there's a fork right there. There's the fork. This won't be here because more lightning and thunder and snow and rain will just collapse it, like it will destroy it. And then right here, that looks like fake wood. I think it's real wood actually. But then up there, there's like, is that carpet? I don't know what that is. I think the kids who made this, they made it, but then it just got destroyed. I hear a loon. Oh, I see the loon. It's all the way over there. I hope you like my exploring video on the abandoned island.
Subscribe!
Which we call it. And we're going to go head back to our cottage to have lunch.
It's time for some ice cream.
Bye.